We're living in an extraordinary moment. Right now in 2026, we carry what our grandparents would have called magic in our pockets. We have AI assistants that can write entire novels, create professional artwork, and analyze market trends with startling accuracy. And here's the part that seems too good to be true. Most of it is completely free. Free AI portrait generators, free chatbots, free tools that enhance photos, transcribe meetings, and summarize documents in seconds. But pause for a moment and ask yourself, why would a company invest $500 million, sometimes over $1 billion, training a massive AI model, only to give it to you for $0? The computational power costs millions per month. The engineers command six-figure salaries. The infrastructure costs are astronomical. So why free? You've heard the old saying, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. That was true when Facebook and Google sold your data for targeted ads. But in the AI world of 2026, it's much worse. You aren't just the product. You are the training manual for your own replacement. You are the raw material being refined and resold without your knowledge or consent. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on the free AI economy. We're exploring the invisible pipeline, examining shadow profiles and building you a privacy shield to take your power back. Think about that free AI portrait app you used last week, or that free grammar checker. When you clicked Accept Terms, you didn't just agree to use a tool. Buried in those documents, usually around paragraph 47, there's a clause that should make your blood run cold. Most free AI services include a perpetual, irrevocable, worldwide license to user-generated content. In plain English, they own your data forever. You can never take it back. They can use it anywhere. They can do whatever they want with it. This is the invisible pipeline, operating at a scale most people cannot comprehend. Every selfie you upload isn't just being processed, it's being cataloged for facial structure, skin tone, and identifying characteristics. Your face is being added to training datasets. Every private thought you type into a chatbot isn't just being answered, it's being studied for psychological patterns and emotional states. The AI is learning how you think. Every voice note you record isn't just being transcribed. Your voice is being broken down into its components: pitch, rhythm, accent, emotional tone. It's being turned into a biometric signature as unique as your fingerprint. All of this feeds into massive databases operated by companies you've never heard of. But they're not just collecting data. They are harvesting your biometrics and your cognitive style. They are building detailed models of how you think, react, and make decisions. Why? Because in 2026, a digital version of you, your voice, your face, your thinking patterns, can be sold to the highest bidder. Marketing companies want to know how to manipulate someone who thinks like you. Scammers want to clone your voice. Insurance companies want to predict your health risks. Loan companies want to assess your financial responsibility. Your data isn't just valuable, it's liquid gold, and you handed it over for a free portrait generator. This brings us to something far more dangerous: the shadow profile. A shadow profile isn't just a folder with your data. It's a predictive digital twin, an AI-generated model of you that exists independently, making predictions about your behavior, health, financial stability, and future decisions. Data brokers have gotten incredibly good at connecting dots. They take your interactions with free AI services and combine them with your shopping habits, social media activity, location history, search history, and even smart home sensors. Then they use AI to create a comprehensive profile that knows you better than you know yourself. Because you use that free AI health coach, they know your medical predispositions. The questions you asked about joint pain? Recorded. Sleep tracking data? Analyzed and sold. Because you use that free budget planner, they know your debt-to-income ratio, your spending patterns, whether you're living paycheck to paycheck. Now picture this. It's 2027. You're applying for a mortgage. You've worked hard, saved diligently, and your credit score is solid. 3 days later, rejected. No explanation. just a generic letter about automated risk assessments. Here's what happened. An AI consulted your shadow profile. It revealed you asked a chatbot about anxiety management 3 months ago. It showed career change searches. It noted impulsive purchases. The AI predicted a 23% higher chance you'll default compared to others with your credit score. You didn't give them this information, but your shadow profile did. And here's the terrifying part. You can't see this profile. You can't correct it. You can't contest the decision. This is happening now with mortgages, health insurance, job screenings, and criminal justice decisions. Your privacy isn't about having nothing to hide. It's about your future autonomy. It's about not being permanently judged by questions you asked at 2 a.m. Let me share a real case from earlier this year. Sarah, a freelance designer and podcast host in Portland, discovered a free AI tool that cleaned up audio recordings. Background noise, volume issues, echo. It handled everything automatically. It was perfect, fast, easy, free. Sarah used it for 3 months, processing 12 podcast episodes. Then in April, she received a message from Singapore. It contained a link to a news article about phone scams targeting elderly residents. Victims received calls from someone claiming to be their grandchild, using voice cloning technology. Several lost their life savings. The voice in these scams? One was Sarah's. Sarah had never traveled to Singapore. She doesn't speak Chinese. She has no connection to the victims. But her voice, her exact vocal patterns, speech rhythm, characteristic emphasis, was being used to defraud innocent people across the world. The free audio tool wasn't really about cleaning podcasts. That was the cover story. The real purpose was harvesting vocal biometric signatures. They captured Sarah's voice, modeled it, and sold it to criminal networks. When a tool is genuinely free with no clear business model, security is an afterthought. Data harvesting is the business model. And in 2026, your digital identity is the most valuable currency on the black market. So what do? We build a privacy shield, 4 layers of protection. Defense layer 1, the fortress, local models. If you want total control, keep your AI tools on your hardware. Tools like Olema and Jan. AI run entirely on your computer. Nothing ever leaves your hard drive. No cloud, no company servers. For images, use Focus, professional-grade AI art generation that runs locally. Yes, setup is more complex than clicking a link, but that inconvenience buys complete privacy. For sensitive work, financial documents, medical information, proprietary business content, local models are the gold standard. Defense layer 2, the ghost, privacy-first access. Sometimes you need advanced AI systems. Use a privacy proxy. DuckDuckGo AI Chat lets you access GPT-4, Claude, and other models without creating accounts or logging conversations. They strip all identifying information before sending requests to AI companies. The AI company just sees an anonymous query. They have no idea who you are. Brave Browser's Leo AI works similarly. You become a ghost, present but unknowable. Defense layer 3, the vault, encrypted productivity. For truly confidential work, legal documents, business strategies, medical records, you need end-to-end encryption. Proton Scribe is the gold standard. Your documents are encrypted before they leave your device. The AI processing happens in an encrypted environment. Even Proton can't read your content. Use this for attorney-client communications, medical research, investigative journalism, business acquisitions, anything where confidentiality is essential. Defense layer 4, the poison, data protection for creators. If you're an artist publishing work online, AI companies are scraping it for training data without permission or compensation. Tools like Glaze and Nightshade add invisible alterations to images. To humans, your artwork looks identical. To AI, it's corrupted in ways that damage the training process. Glaze protects your artistic style. Nightshade is more aggressive, designed to actively disrupt AI training. This is digital self-defense. If someone steals your work, they get something that doesn't help them. The price of free is your future. Every time you use a free AI service, you're making a transaction. You're paying with your biometric data, your privacy, your autonomy. But you're here, which means you're already ahead. You're taking the first step to reclaim control. The tools I mentioned, Olama, Jan, AI, Focus, DuckDuckGo AI Chat, Brave Leo, Proton Scribe, Glaze, and Nightshade, are all linked below. None paid me. I'm recommending them because they respect your data. We can have powerful AI without surrendering who we are, but it requires intention and deliberate choices. Next video. AI agents, systems that don't just respond to requests, they act independently on your behalf. We need to talk about why this might be the most dangerous thing you do this year. If this helped you see the free trap, subscribe and share with one person you care about. Your parents, your kids, your friends. Knowledge is protection. And unlike AI companies, I want you to share this freely. Stay curious. Stay skeptical. Question everything claiming to be free. And above all, stay human.